This 2020-21 Vendee Globe Round the World Race Report is brought to you by Pantanius Professional Race Cover, your tailor-made racing yacht insurance.
If you're taking your racing to the next level, make sure your insurance is up to the challenge. Pantanius Professional Race Cover.
The international jury of the 2020 Vendee Globe have published their decisions for time compensations awarded to 3 of the 4 skippers who were involved in the rescue operation for Kevin Escoffier during the period late afternoon and overnight Monday, November 30th, when the skipper had to abandon his boat, some 850 miles southwest of Cape Town. Race Direction asked 4 competitors to change their course and put their race on hold to assist Escoffier, the PRB skipper. The 4 skippers subsequently requested rectification. Sébastien Simon Arquia Paprick, who was involved, was later forced to withdraw due to damage to his boat, and therefore waived his claim for rectification. The 3 skippers are Yannick Bestaven Mater Coq 4, Jean Le Cam Yes We Cam, Boris Hermann Sea Explorer, Monaco Yacht Club. The international jury of the Vendee Globe 2020, chaired by Georges Priol France, after investigation, established that the progress of these 3 solo sailors was significantly altered through no fault of their own, to go and give help to PRB in accordance with RRS 1.1. The conditions for giving rectification are met. These rectifications are expressed as a time compensation. This time will be credited to the 3 skippers once the finish line is crossed. Decisions are final with no appeal. The jury decisions were: Jean Le Cam, regarding the time spent rescuing Kevin Escoffier PRB, and after evaluating the impact on his race, the Vendee Globe International jury awarded Jean Le Cam 16 hours and 15 minutes of compensation. This compensation will be applied to him when crossing the finish line. Yannick Bestaven, regarding the time spent rescuing Kevin Escoffier PRB, and after evaluating the impact on his race, the Vendee Globe International jury awarded Yannick Bestaven 10 hours and 15 minutes of compensation. This compensation will be applied to him when crossing the finish line. Boris Hermann, regarding the time spent rescuing Kevin Escoffier PRB, and after evaluating the impact on his race, the Vendee Globe International jury awarded Boris Hermann 6 hours of compensation. This compensation will be applied to him when crossing the finish line. Here are the distribution of roles. The race management, which managed the rescue operations, also took note of the rectification request made by the skippers. It reports to the president of the jury and to the Vendee Globe Race Committee. The jury takes its decision by a majority decision of its members. It is up to the race committee to apply them on the crossing of the line by these 3 skippers. Jury members were: Georges Priol, France, President; Lance Berger, Republic South Africa; Romain Gauthier, France; Trevor Lewis, Great Britain; Anna Sanchez, Spain.
So Kevin, here we are in Les Sables d'Olonne. We are very glad to see you. Can you remind us with a few words the 12 hours you've lived on a life raft?
So it hadn't been the best 12 hours I had in a bed and breakfast, but it was still quite okay. I've been quite surprised how stable the life raft was, even with 5 meters of waves and 30 knots of wind. And I've been working hard to bail the life raft all night long, and I was sleeping also on the same side than the floating anchor in order for the life raft not to capsize. And then I've been waiting all the night for Jean, and I was very happy to see him again at the end of the night.
The boat has literally been cut in 2 pieces. Do you have any idea of what happened now after a few weeks on land?
No, not yet. We will be working on that early 2021, or even next week. I think I will go and see a few designers next week to start to be able to understand what happened, and to know if it was a brutal or if it was fatigue. Or so we'll have to work on it. I don't want to speak too much about that before having been working with the architects and designers.
And so now that you are here, what's going to happen to you for the next few months?
I've got a big meeting tomorrow to discuss with PRB what we'll do in the future. So now my boat is sunk. So I have to find a new one, and I will discuss that with Jean-Jacques Laurent at PRB, and then holidays with my family for Christmas, and back to work and back sailing in early 2021.
So we understand that one of your goals could be to come back on the next Vendee Globe with a brand new boat.
I'm already thinking to that, and I don't want to stay on a failure like that. So I want to be back in 2024 to see how good I'll be in single-handed races.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks
Good
a lot.
on you. Thank you.
So here I got the new GFS all the way to Cape Horn to see the chart better. Look, this is New Zealand, Cape Horn, the ice skate, and I will now start the routing, calculate. Look. To waypoint Horn. Calculating with 88% polar percentage, which I found was unfortunately the number that's realistic. I would have hoped it was 100, but it isn't. It isn't an average with all the say changes and waves and other obstacles. So also I assume for the wind to be 140% of the model. I don't use wind filters. I find that not so clear, and I use here, I say at maximum 36 knots truant speed. Try to avoid regions with more, and then here we go. It takes a little while. It does 3-hour steps. I see here the big high pressure. We move south of it at a similar speed, and then it finally moves away. Yes, here's a big low, well, nothing to do with us. Here you see we get fairly close to the center of the high pressure. And we get some reaching. So our speed is really like locked in with the speed of this high pressure anticyclone. Now they say in the French. There's not much to do there until that thing goes away, which is happening now. So these blue lines, that's our speed. They're pretty nasty little low, and then the whole thing is speeding up a lot. With back to some normal reaching on the back end of this big low, and going nicely to Cape Horn there. I would say, this section from here to here, I don't pay much attention to it. This all changes. It's a 13-day outlook here, so this is very probabilistic. But the interesting bit is, of course, what do we do here? What's happening here? So I will have a closer look at the European model as well, compare that, and try to elaborate here a strategy. That's so rare that the sun is shining exactly through the hatch inside the cabin. It's pretty cool though. Okay, next job is to get the weather update. I just had a look at the satellite picture. There's nothing really significant about this cloud bank behind us. And also had just the 8 o'clock position update. Jean Le Cam is sailing a bit higher than us, which is great. So we stay between him and finish of some sort. And I feel a bit more in control. If he was now right at the ice gate, I would be nervous that he had more wind there. Like this, I'm more relaxed. And he's 24 miles away, I think, straight line. So definitely in VHF range. And maybe we do a little chat later. Let's see what the day brings. The rest of the day, it's 8 p.m. here or something like that. So, dinner time soon. Weather first, then dinner. And actually the first more or less relaxing day since very long time. Thanks for that. Cheers. Hi birds! What are you guys doing here? Suddenly so many. Small ones. They are white underneath and they have white dots on their wings. Do you even see them on the camera? Evening sun, going into the high pressure. This cloud bank is following us slowly, but I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I will have a look at the set picture in a moment. Here we go with Big Tanaker and the staysail, J3. No foil, and this curtain works wonders. Outside here it is freezing cold. It's 5 degrees, and in there it's 10-15. So comfortable, very nice. Yeah, that's my small little world, huh? Just in there. Hydro is working. The rudder is up for less drag. Still a bit of sea state. Here we go. Cheers. I'm up the fourth day. And I just did the stitching here. Doesn't look very pretty, but I re-zipped the zipper that got opened here from the bottom and secured it with some stitching. This is Australia. We are here, the orange dot. And this is Cap Lewin. 10 seconds. You see the black line? That's the longitude of Cape Lewin. Here we cross it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and crossed. I want to catch these guys. Wind, please turn left to the door. Come on. We need to get in contact. Hi guys, good morning. This is so nice for me. The first time since the St. Helena High, I can be outside. I made myself a coffee this morning. Look who we found. Damien Séguin Apicil. Then look who we found. Bureau Vallée, Louis Burton. Yeah. Water family, Benjamin Dupont. Jean Le Cam. Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bateaux. 5 bateaux ensemble. C'est complètement fou ça. Tu prends des photos aussi. Comme des touristes. What an incredible moment. 5 boats meeting in the Indian Ocean halfway around the world. Just like this. Completely unheard of, I think. Now it feels like a race. Not so lonely anymore. No? Look, this little evening match. And here you still see Benjamin Detro and Jean Le Cam. It's Damien Segal. Ciao, Louis! One hydro is working here, and this project is almost finished. I lost so many miles! Damn it! I need to take a recount. Yeah, okay, let's go. Laying up. The good thing about a maneuver is always you're warm again. I have no clue what's going on with the weather here. I didn't have time to look to repair my generator. I want to be close to the others. That's my priority.
Things like this don't grow on trees tonight. And things like this don't come for free. Sometimes the obvious is hard to see. Raindrops in the stormy sea. So won't you live with me on my tree?
Can't quite believe it, but I updated the positions this morning and I'm up to 17th, which is really incredible. I've been pushing hard for the last 24 hours and I deliberately went south so that I could have a little bit more breeze, and it looks like it's paid off. And Medalia's just doing her thing. I'm so impressed with how well the boat's going. It's incredible, and yeah, I love this boat. I hate it sometimes too, but right now I love it. And it's going to be short-lived, I know. A lot of foilers now in the rear view mirror, and I don't think they're going to stay there. So I thought I'd just celebrate this small victory with just doing something for me. So I'm going to wash my hair because I think it's been nearly 3 weeks since the last time I washed my hair, and this, I plait it so that it doesn't knot up, but this one has actually, I think, turned into a dreadlock, which is just rank. It's pretty rank. I mean, lots of me is rank right now, but that in particular is disgusting. So I'm making water. See the bubbles, which are currently going the wrong way, which is not good. So when my tank is full, I will reward myself with clean hair, which will stay that way for about 10 minutes, but it'll be worth it.
See our Vendee Globe reports on youtube.com World on Water, or our website, boatson.tv. This 2020-21 Vendee Globe Round the World Race Report is brought to you by Pantania's Professional Race Cover, your tailor-made racing yacht insurance.